What is up, guys, and welcome back to Coaching Intervals. So today I'm going to be doing this from a different angle for a basketball update video. I'm basically using the screen recorder to actually record over the NBA highlights app, and right now, as you can see the screen, you can see the Spurs versus Warriors was last night, and I think this is a better way of even talking to you guys because you can hear me clearly, and sometimes I know the videos can be kind of the quality, the lighting is pretty bad in my room that I'm using. So instead of using the camera all the time, I'm going to be using my phone. I'll probably put the two together in one video maybe. So just be prepared for that. And if you do like these things this way, don't forget to leave this video a like, also share, comment, and also subscribe as well if you're new. So today we're going to get into the main topic, and that is about the Spurs versus Warriors Western Conference Final Game 1. And we have Game 7 or in the East against the Boston Celtics versus the Washington Wizards. So we're just going to get into the stats and everything of what happened in Game 1 against the Warriors versus Spurs. And, let's just look at the team comparison. So as you can see, the field goal percentages from the fouls in the game. So this is all the stats in the game, just so people don't know what the app contains, whatever. So let's look at the box score. LaMarcus Aldridge had 28 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. Kawhi Leonard had 26. Jonathan Simmons 12, Manu Ginobili 17. So I think the three capable guys on that team, on the Spurs team right now, is Manu Ginobili, Simmons, Kawhi, and LaMarcus Aldridge. Now Kawhi is out with an injury, so depending on what they do, I think for Game 2 they should rest him. They should really rest him just to make sure his ankle is okay, because it's not anything big, it's just a sprain, but at the same time those sprains can last weeks. A very bad ankle sprain can last weeks, so I think the best thing they can do is rest him. And now let's check out the box list. I mean, sorry, not the box list, the scoring list. Look at that. In the first quarter, the Spurs had 30-16, 32-26. Then the Warriors came back 39-28. Then it was 32-21. I mean, the Spurs, they were up big in the half. They were up so big in the half that everybody thought Game 1 is going to be to the Spurs. Now, the Spurs, they can take home court advantage away from the Warriors if they do in Game 2. So that way, when they go to face the Warriors at home, they have the edge. But also, the Warriors, right now, they do have this edge. But if they do lose Game 2, then home court advantage is just out of the window just like that. So let's just hope, or let's just see what can happen with both teams, because either way, this series, everybody's been wanting this matchup. Everybody has been wanting this matchup. So let's just wait and see what actually happens. I would show you a highlight video of what actually happened and stuff, but for some reason it doesn't play well with the app. Every time I use it, it goes to a black screen. So yeah, let's look at the Warriors box score. Yeah, so look, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant both went off. I mean, I don't think even Curry scored that much in that game, but Kevin Durant only had 14 at the half, or before the half anyway, and in the second half he just dominated. Threes, contested threes, attacking the paint. It was crazy. The team actually done really well. Everybody else stepped up and everything, but it was just crazy how they were able to pull it back. Now, the Warriors, they're a tough team to beat beyond the wings in terms of like 3-pointers, mid-ranges. They can attack inside the paint too, but they're a 3-point shooting team and they're deadly. Everyone knows that, and that's going to be vital for this year's matchup with the Spurs. So, the Spurs, what they know already, and one of the Warriors' weaknesses is that the Spurs know that they can attack inside the paint, but LaMarcus Aldridge was having problems against a guy like Draymond Green only because of physicality. But I feel like LaMarcus Aldridge can step up to him if certain things go his way in terms of, like, let's say mid-range shots. I feel like LaMarcus Aldridge can be really good shooting, but his consistency can sometimes lack luster. So let's just see if they can step up. I mean, if you look at the box score here, the stats are pretty much. Look at that. I mean, if Kevin Durant and Steph Curry are scoring 30 or 40 points, then it shows what the rest of the team are doing. Now, all I can say is for the Warriors is that you need to figure out a way to stop the Spurs on the inside, because if you don't, you're just going to end up in foul trouble, free throws, easy layups, and it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a big problem for the Spurs. They just need to keep attacking the paint. But now that their main strength is out of the playoffs, Kawhi Leonard, and his injury, yeah, like I said before, it's not too bad, but a lot of people are calling Zaza a dirty player, but I don't think he is. I think people need to really just see, look, you know what, he did it by accident. It was an accident, okay? People need to stop looking at it like, oh, he's a dirty player. Like, if it was Draymond Green, I can understand, because he is a dirty player, and we've seen that from last season. So, you know, let's just see what happens in game 2, and I think game 2 is either sometime later on this week. So let's just see that. Okay, so the Washington Wizards versus Boston Celtics. Game 6 on Friday was pretty intense. If you missed out on that, it was intense. All I can say is that John Wall, that game when he scored was really crazy. I mean, as you can see here, Bradley Beal, he went off 33 points. John Wall 26. I mean, both of them, they're a good dynamic duo. Now, Isaiah Thomas and Avery Bradley, they're also a good duo too. But the thing is, Avery Bradley, especially in this series, hasn't really shown up, except for one game. I think it was game 5, he scored 29 points. And he really did a good job of that, because someone else needed to score, because the Boston Celtics, they rely on Isaiah so much. So if they don't win anything in the playoffs, then in the off season, they really need to look for a piece that will fit their matching team. Now, the Wizards, I would like to think they could win, but the problem is that their depth, you know, the guys on the bench, you know. Boston, I mean, their guys on the bench also are pretty much decent to average to decent. Celtics it's a little bit lower than that, but sorry, not Celtics, Washington Wizards is a little bit lower than that. But all I can say is that with the Wizards, I just want to see them pull it off. Could they pull off the upset for the Celtics? Now, the Celtics, they've got home court advantage throughout the first 3 rounds. So, home court advantage has been a big thing, and people need to understand how big home court advantage really is in this league. So, the Celtics, if you can pull off a win tonight, then you're set. But against the Cavs, let's see. Let's just see, because right now the Cavs, they haven't faced anybody yet. They're not even. The Eastern Conference Finals hasn't even started yet for them, so they're just pretty much resting and waiting for the time to come. So yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much it. I've covered what I need to say and what I wanted to do. So if you do like me recording this way, like I said before, leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you for the next video. Peace.